YouTube video, everyone. I am having a fucking celebratory glass of wine. Apothic Dark, you know me. Smells like taxidermy. Probably because I keep these wine glasses in my taxidermy cabinet. I don't know that I've ever had wine that smells like taxidermy before, but now I have. Anyways, I have the most fucking exciting news. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. If you guys have been watching my videos for the past however long, I've been hinting that I have big news that I wasn't allowed to talk about, like completely legally not allowed to talk about. But now I fucking am, and I'm so goddamn excited to tell you what this is. This is probably one of the most exciting things that has ever happened to me in my whole life. And here it is. I was cast on a TV show, which you will be able to see starting April 14th in Canada and the UK. It is coming out all over the world. I don't know the release dates, though. I only know the release dates for Canada and the UK, which is April 14th. And get this, it's not just any TV show. Oh, no. No, they didn't hire me for my good looks. They didn't hire me for my professional acting skills. No, they hired me for my fucking sewing skills. I was cast on a competitive sewing show for drag designers. Right? I mean, literally, that, you know, that stupid emoji that looks like this? That was me. That was my face when I got the casting thing. Because, like, what the fuck, right? Like, who knew? Who knew this crazy, tall, ridiculous bitch would someday be in your living room for you to watch at your leisure? And here's how it happened. This is the most fucked up story. Like, I don't even know. I was just sewing away one day, doing my thing that I usually do, and a friend sent me this application, and it was like, you know, application, TV show coming out. It didn't have a name at that time, which it does now. You know, it's going to be a competition sewing for like drag designers. You should sign up. You sew for drag queens, she said. And I was like, okay, so here's the thing. I do sew for drag queens all the time. They give me pictures of like a pretty pink sequin dress or like a gold fringe disco outfit or whatever. And I make those things because that's what they want. They show me the picture, I make what they want. However, if you ask me to design something out of my own head, I can tell you it is absolutely not going to be a pink sequin dress. Like, that is not the way my brain works. It's going to be covered in like metal and weird shit. There might be some taxidermy on it, like just weird fucked up stuff, right? Like, that's what I design, which is not standard drag wear. And although drag queens do appreciate my aesthetic, they don't often wear it, right? They're like, that's cool for you, but can you make me this zebra print unitard or something like that, right? And I'm happy to make those things. I fucking love drag queens, but they don't dress like me, right? That's not the way I design. So I was like, I had serious misgivings. She sent it to me and she was like, you should sign up. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And I forgot about it. And then like 2 weeks later, she poked me and was like, so did you sign up? And I was like, no, because I'm not a fucking drag designer. Like, I'm not. I sew for drag queens. I am not a drag designer. And I let it go. And then she poked me a third time and was like, seriously, did you sign up for this? And I was like, no, how many times do I have to tell you I'm not a fucking drag designer? And she was like, do it. You never know. And I was like, I don't know, like maybe I don't want to go on TV and like look like an asshole. I don't want to go on TV and be like the token weirdo where they cast me just for like shock value and then, you know, send me home the first week because they were like, haha, that was weird, but like now on to like serious drag designers, right? And I was like, it's going to be whatever happens, it's going to be forever captured on TV, and I have no say over what happens to it, how I'm perceived, all that stuff. So I really honestly didn't know. And I ended up calling my friend Sam the Fallen in Quebec, who is a fucking fabulous fashion designer, by the way. Similar aesthetic to me, very gothy, very weird, very like fetishy. And I talked to him about it, and I was like, Sam, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do this. Like, you know, the weirdos never win. The weirdos never fucking win. And he said to me in his cute Quebecois accent, he said, Missy, you never know. Maybe you will be Sharon Needles. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I will be the Sharon Needles. Who the fuck knows? I'm going to do it. I'm going to fucking do it. So anyway, I did it. Jessica helped me fill out the application. It was on the computer. And you had to fill out this big long thing, like, you know, some pictures of some things you've made, some, you know, who would you love to sew for in an ideal world? Like, who would be a drag queen you would love to design for? Links to all of your, you know, social medias and all of that. And then there was a question, and I kid you not, there was a question that said, do you have any weird hobbies as part of the application? And I was like, okay, here we go. And I basically wrote like this giant fucking essay. And then I submitted it. And that was it. I never heard anything back. And I thought, well, too bad. I guess I'm too weird. I guess I'm too weird and they didn't want me. And then one day, I got a phone call and it was like, hey, sorry for the late reply. We had to like reschedule some filming because like, you know, host availability and this and that. Like, you're cast. You're on the show. And I was like, oh my God. And then I started having a fit, right? Being like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Now I really have to do this. I signed up and now I really have to do this. So I was nervous as fuck. I wasn't sure what I was doing. I wasn't sure if I was like out of my league. I wasn't sure if this was like a rinky-dink show that like no one would see, whatever. So I went. And believe it or not, it was filmed only about an hour away from where I live, which is shocking because some of the other designers came in from like the west coast of Canada. Some of them came in from the USA, like all over the place. It just happened that it was like an hour away from where I live. So I went, and the first day, they didn't want us to meet each other, right? The first day was just interviews talking about yourself and your, you know, designing inspiration and all that. So they said, we're going to bring you in 2 at a time. They said, be camera ready for, you know, 7 a.m. in your hotel lobby. The shuttle will come pick you up. So 7 a.m. I was downstairs with my Death Hawk and my full makeup and the whole business. And there was another goth girl sitting in the lobby. And I was thinking, that's gotta be the other person. Like, there's no goth girl in the fucking world that is this dressed at 7 a.m. unless something's going on. So I walked up to her and she was sitting down. I walked up and I very like, you know, sneakily on purpose, dramatically looked around like this. And I was like, hey, I was like, are you going to the place? And she was like, yeah, I'm going to the place. And I was like, oh, well, like, I'm Missy, pleased to meet you. And she put out her hand and she shook my hand and she said, I'm pleased to meet you. I'm Diana DeNoble. And at that point, my jaw hit the fucking floor. My heart did this. And I like panic attacked in my head. And I said, I'm pleased to meet you, Diana. So the outside of me appeared very calm. The inside of me freaked the fuck out because you don't understand that Diana DeNoble is literally like my goth fucking idol from when I was a teenager. Like, I used to stalk her designs and her store and her corsetry, and like, I just prayed to God that one day I would be rich enough to like afford something that she has made, because her work is beautiful and she is literally, completely seriously, a world famous drag designer. Like, she does a lot of Brooklyn Heights' wardrobe. She does like, for all the famous drag queens you've ever heard of, she has probably designed for them, and her work is like disgustingly beautiful. And it was at that point that I was like, like, oh God, what did I get myself into? What the fuck did I get myself into? If this is the caliber of designers they're bringing in, like, I'm fucked. I should go home now. I'm gonna like embarrass myself. And I had all these like second thoughts, and I was like, oh God, oh God, oh God. And then, you know, we went to set, we did our interviews, whatever. And then the next day we got to meet all of the other designers. The second person I met sometimes does costuming for Jennifer Lopez, does a lot of costuming for the Calgary Stampede. And again, I was like, they were like, oh, like, I designed for, you know, so-and-so. And, oh, I go on set with Jennifer Lopez. And I'm saying that very flippantly. They did not come across like that. They were just talking about, you know, their everyday sewing lives. And I'm like, hi. I do alterations for soccer moms sometimes. And I sew taxidermy to stuff for myself occasionally. Like, it was terrible. It was terrible. And they were like, I'm sorry, you sew what to what? To what? And I was like, yeah, I have a bag of dead mice that I brought from home for like design challenges. Like, it is a fucking weird experience, you guys, to be in a room full of people that do exactly what you do and still very much being the odd man out. Like, that was a really bizarre experience for me. And I didn't know, like, I just threw my shit in, you know, garbage bags, whatever. I'm like, yeah, I got some supplies, I got garbage bags, it's a mess, Mad Max, all this stuff, got dead things, got whatever. And, yeah, anyway, they came in and they had suitcases and things were organized and, like, whatever. And I literally, like, hauled in, like, trash bags over my shoulders for my, like, you know, supplies and my wardrobe that I needed for the show, like, my stuff I was going to wear in trash bags, because I don't have proper luggage. I only had antique suitcases and I wasn't bringing those. So like, one arm Bob helped me pack my clothes and shit, and I just put them in trash bags and I went. And they looked at me and they were like, Missy, who does your luggage? Hefty? And I was like, damn fucking right, these are hefty garbage bags. I don't cheap out on no dollar store garbage bags. These are the good quality ones. Oh my god, it was ridiculous. And you know what? I thought everyone was gonna be like really bitchy. I was like, fuck, I'm in a room full of bitchy designers. This is gonna be terrible. Everyone fucking lovely. Every single person that I met there was a top-notch human being, really supportive. They all were really helpful with their knowledge. Like if I asked anyone, like, how did you do that? They would immediately tell me how they did it. And same to me. People would ask me questions about the things I was making and how did I do it and where did I learn the techniques and all that. And I would honestly and openly tell them because, like, you know, we're all there to share knowledge. We're all there to learn more stuff. And it was an incredible experience, and I fucking regret nothing. I am so glad I took the chance. It was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I have no idea what the editing is going to look like, but like, just wait. You're going to see it when I do. Like, we've all filmed this almost a year ago, and none of us have any idea what the fuck it's going to look like. So, I don't know. You're going to find out when I do. So, it's going to be through Out TV and Fruit TV, which sounds ridiculous, I know. It's F-R-O-O-T, which is apparently out of the UK. I've never heard of Fruit TV. Out TV we do have here, though. I don't know what streaming services or whatever that's on because I'm bad at technology. I'm just bad. So we're going to link below. There's a trailer coming out, like a video trailer, at the beginning of April. There are some articles. If you Google it now, it is called So Fierce. That's S-E-W. So Fierce. Thank you very much. I fucking love that title. If you Google So Fierce, you can find some articles on it. When the trailer comes out, Jessica's going to put it down below so you can watch it. But like, I am absolutely fucking beyond excited. Like, you have no idea. Also, you have no idea what kind of shit I made for this. Like, get the fuck ready. Because I made some really bizarre, like, art pieces that I'm really, really proud of. And I cannot wait for you guys to see them. The challenges, not in my wheelhouse, obviously, because it was like a drag design competition. So the categories that we had were very much not in my comfort zone. But, like, that's half the fun, right? And it was very cool to try to apply, like, the fucked upness that goes on in here to categories like butterflies and, like, beaches. Those are not the categories. I'm just giving examples. But stuff like that. Try to imagine a goth girl designing for like a butterflies challenge. It was very much essentially that. So like, I'm gripping the table. I'm so excited. Get ready, motherfuckers. Like, seriously, you are not ready because I am not ready. So anyways, I'm going to drink the rest of this wine and like go over there because I'm way too excited to talk anymore. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up or wine glass up if you have no thumbs. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That would be amazing. If you want to follow me on any of the things so you can follow along with this crazy bullshit that's about to go down, we're going to put all of my social media in the description below. I have all of that. And I think that's it. Like, subscribe, follow me on social media. Tell me how fucking excited you are about this. I hope you're just as excited as I am. Watch So Fierce. Go to Out TV and figure out where the fuck you're going to be able to watch So Fierce. And that's it, right? Yes, yes. All right. Cheers. I got more wine to drink.